For many years, Ringo Starr and his ghoulish, psychotic friends in rock music, like Adrian Belew, have held me in isolation, solitary confinement, socially abridged, for a while even barring me from school, and they've tortured me to death. They've given me Parkinson's, getting postural instability. They deafened me as a child. They've attacked me in my eyes. When it comes to bullies in politics, as you know from Don Toon's ascendancy, they say one thing and they mean another. So when the Workers' Party of Britain comes home from Moscow, it assures me that they're concerned about what it is that really happened. I don't necessarily believe that they're in a position to make good on such a claim of concern. A few days ago, one of my peers saw what had initiated my very deep and abiding concern about what happened on Mount Desert Island. Confirmation of what Will Zell said when I reported that he spoke as I testified. And this person told me that it was terrifying. Let me make very clear to you that I've been reporting this for a long time. This is the first person who said the truth, which is that the communication I received, what it means in its context, are truly terrifying. Let me make something else clear. This person I'm referring to, his name is not Jeremy Corbyn. When you look at the Texas school book, you realize that a conspiracy took place between Russia and America, in Texas particularly. That the Andropov George Bush Secret Service shuttle came up with the idea of agreeing to lampoon the 60s generation in the 80s by the AIDS attack. And Jeremy Corbyn just swept it under the carpet with the help of his no good friend Roger Waters, who pushed the whole thing onto Gaza, so we have no choice but to forget about it. If you think I'm going to be able to forget what you did to me for the last 50 years, you're asinine. The Pittsburgh Steelers want to get it with Yoko Ono and John Lennon and say that Reagan didn't know. Reagan was behind it. And Sherman Alexie, the old crowd-trusting tribal chieftain of the casinos, says, well, Lennon's a big name, and Reagan's our kind of guy. And that mobilizes Tacoma. They do the shiftiest things you could possibly imagine to a deaf, traumatized poet. And they expect the outstretched hand to be respected. It's not hiding fists. It's absurd. They said that my getting angry was proof of violence. They're absurd. It's absurd theater from start to finish. All of it is when it comes to Seattle, Washington. Absurd theater. Poisoning people in the mouth, triggering a genocide against Gava, and then saying, forgive us, we murdered your father, in the truth of the ancestral realm. I'm from a public school. I went to a community college. They tried to deny me access to a community college. And they want to fuse from both sides of their gangster scene, the huddled masses of Christian soldiers in the Russian righteousness, and the germ rise of the new Trumpy Toon Reich. Somebody asked a very true question. Where are the riots over Charlie Kirk? There weren't any. They didn't go into mayhem. The right wing has its place. If George Galloway wants to make good on the idea that the Russian intelligentsia is not in favor of what Gail Burstyn did, that's fine. Do not push Kasparowski on me anymore. Stop poisoning me in the mouth, Alexei. And stop justifying it with Hitler Reagan. It's the weirdest story in the world. You almost can't express it, and yet it's so sadistically simple. The Black Panther Party got on the bus of Hitler Reagan because they gave him a sacrificial white sissy. And that's Hollywood. Sherman Lexington burning spear. Going whoop, 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 whoop for the Sudan. And Shifty's going to teach a class about it. And they dare you to come and eat it at a senior food center, which is for the citizens of the state of Washington. Who is Clint Eastwood to deny me safe food? My father served in the Navy. He's Chief Joseph. Clint Eastwood is Chief Joseph. And if you don't believe me, go ask Sherman Alexie and Aaron Dixon. Don't bother respecting me. Don't bother. Just skip it. But don't fucking torture me anymore. You're criminally insane, and I vow I will testify against you.